Okay, so I do have one more question. Did you put here to fuck with me? Did you
Nah.
put here to fuck with me, Nick?
No, I would never do such a thing.
Nick, did you? I really want to know. Is this supposed to make me feel bad? Is this an attack on me? This is it. The end of the TokuNoob series. If you don't know, the way TokuNoob works is basically I take my friend Nick, who is new to Tokusatsu, and I show him all the intros to a specific Tokusatsu series. Then, I have him try to guess the plot. After that, I tell him the actual plot and he ranks the shows on how much he'd want to watch them. I've already had Nick watch the intros for Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, and now we are capping it off with Power Rangers. If you're a Tokusatsu fan, you might be wondering, oh, what about Ultraman or Garo? We do have plans for that, but as of now, consider this the ending to a Season 1 of TokuNoob. We will be covering Ultraman and Garo, but we're going to be having a slightly different formula since I'm not as familiar with the two, so keep an eye out for that, but I won't waste your time. Let's get into the ending of TokuNoob. Nick!
John,
Why do I open every part like that?
I don't know.
I will say, Nick, after this series is over, I am going to miss you.
Yeah.
I hope that you have fun on the other side.
I will.
Yeah, it just really sucks that, this is the end. Not only of the series, but for you.
The more you're talking like this, kind of sounds like I'm gonna die.
Well, the series is kind of over, so.
I guess fair enough.
Yes. We have our tiers right here. We have more phenomenal. We have pretty good, but not as good as it could be. Pretty okay. Kinda cringe and cringe. I will say this. Some of these shows do have multiple seasons. So what we're going to do for those is I'm just going to play both seasons intros, or no matter how many seasons there are, I'm going to play those intros. Yeah, that's kind of it. There's not really much else to say about it. It's not really that complicated of a series.
Alright.
Alpha, Venus Escape. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
I'm just very confused. Did they just kidnap those kids?
Yeah, completely. This show's actually about kidnapping. Did I not explain that? Yeah, it's actually a very dark drama about a giant head who kidnaps kids to turn them into child soldiers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm laughing now, but like CW is gonna pick it up and totally make that like modern reboot.
Oh no.
That kids can relate to, being child soldiers and all. Who watches these shows for fun?
Yeah, I know I don't.
Yeah, no, but I know whenever we watch Toku, you're just like, oh, fuck! Ugh! Hate it here. It's honestly kind of impressive how long they're going since, they only have, like, at best 50 episodes of footage to go off.
Yeah.
They're going strong. They're really making it work.
Yeah, also I want to say, it took me a second to realize these were different intros. That was really long intro.
Yeah, no, they couldn't. This is how they saved footage. They just had one really long intro. It would run about half the episode. It's pretty iconic, really.
I was like, man, this is kind of taking a while. I don't remember intros being this long.
What do you think the plot of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was? You got a little bit in the intro.
So, at the beginning, in the first intro, it looks like they got that lady out of the sewer in the middle of the desert, and she's gonna go take over Earth or whatever, right?
Okay.
And then this face just kidnaps kids, and they go fight her, or something like that.
For 3 seasons.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Also become ninjas at some point.
They become ninjas at some point. You're not wrong.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on the intro, and how much would you want to watch it? Like, where would you rank it? The intro, for making you want to watch.
I would say the intro itself, I would say it's pretty okay.
Okay. So pretty okay.
But yeah, I mean, I liked the song was good, and I liked the way it looked.
Okay.
So I was just wondering if the different for the different season in this, because I noticed that they had different suits for like the ninjas, for example. Did they just use different seasons of Super Sentai for it?
Okay. So I'm happy you asked me this question for the first time ever. So
Yep.
what they did is basically, the first Sentai they adapted was Ranger, based on dinosaurs. And they used a lot of that footage because I think the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was actually longer than Ranger. So they used like all the footage in the first season for the most part.
Okay.
So what they had to do is they had to ask Toei to make more footage for them with the Ranger suits, and it's called Ju2 or Zu2, however you want to call it. But then obviously, they couldn't really keep asking for that footage because hey, can you make more footage and more footage? Like there was plans, but they never did that. So instead, they started working in like aspects from different Sentais.
This feels like it's just shape based.
With the power shapes, we'll save the day. They just like the way they control their Megazord is they just like they have the kids toy where you like match the shapes.
Yeah.
A cylinder. I think that goes in
the circle.
The square hole.
Power Rangers Zeo. Thoughts on the intro, and what do you think the plot of Power Rangers Zeo is?
I'd say it's pretty okay.
Above or below?
I'm gonna say below for right now because in some ways it did feel kind of like similar to the other one. So
that's fair.
I'm guessing the plot is gonna be also kind of similar. If just bad guy shows up and they have to go beat him up or something.
Do you think
like
more
that.
kids are kidnapped, or what do you think happens?
It didn't look like kids got kidnapped this time. So I'm gonna say
I need more from the plot summary than just bad guy shows up and they fight him.
Okay, fine. Bad guy shows up. They use the power of shapes to fight him, and probably some magic or something, because magic and shapes are basically the same thing. Monkeys?
Monkey? Ooh, ah! Curious George versus the Power Rangers?
How come also Blue looked like the only one that was like an actual child? The rest of them were just like adults from it like that, and they're just blue.
So, would you like to give me the plot of Power Rangers Turbo? Also, thoughts on the intro?
I'm gonna put the intro on
Okay. Yeah, it's not like everyone's gonna be mad at that. Cool. Okay. No.
I mean, from what it looked like, from me like looking at the actors, I think it's a lot of them seem like the same. So maybe it's another like continuation.
Okay.
Of the other two is my guess.
Okay.
And they are using like cars and stuff, so they'd be driving. So I'm hoping they all have their driver's license. I don't know how the kid would get his driver's license, but I'm gonna ignore that.
He's in like a booster seat as he's fighting bad guys.
I like to imagine he's also got like I forgot the name of it, but like stilts for his feet so he can push the pedals. So like did they kidnap another kid then? Or did he just was there and he was the easiest pick?
I like how you still didn't make it seem like he was willing. Like, no matter what, he's not willing to do this. It's completely against his will. Okay, next is Power Rangers in Space. That's it again. We're getting shorter intros. Thoughts on the intro, and what do you think the plot is?
I'm gonna put it in
above or below Turbo?
Below.
I'm really interested what people's thoughts are gonna be.
I'm not making too many people
You just make them all mid. It's like, all these suck. These are garbage. And then there'll be like a center parent's like, yeah, he's fucking right. They suck.
But
okay. What do you think the plot is?
I'm guessing the plot is, I'm just gonna take another guess that's in continuation because I have a feeling that's probably something they would do, because why not? I'm guessing that it does take place in space part of the time, because it does have, Power Rangers in space.
They could be trying to throw you off, Nick.
Ah, they could.
Could be one giant con.
I mean, that would be pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. It's really averting expectations.
Okay.
It's in the title and everything. But, there was that... I'm guessing maybe they're fighting that, one guy that was like a puddle who showed up or whatever.
Puddle Man.
Yeah.
So the plot summary is, after the rise of Puddle Man... No.
Oh, it just starts with an explosion and people dying. Okay.
Yeah, of course. We probably should talk.
Yeah, I'm more just kind of like, half the people are getting an explosion.
Welcome to Power Rangers. Everyone dies. It's a very, it's a very obvious plot. Honestly, I'll be shocked if you don't get it.
I'm gonna guess again that, like, it's probably sequel.
He's gonna do this until it doesn't work.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, also be fair, like, you know, going from space to galaxy. I mean.
Okay, so you think as soon as they stop escalating,
Yeah.
Power Rangers, the universe explodes. Oh no.
So it looks like there was like a city on like a space station, whatever. So I'm guessing that's kind of where they vibe.
Okay.
And I'm guessing they're going to different planets.
Okay.
Also, they really like explosions, like
Do you really like
a
explode?
lot.
That's how they kill all their enemies.
I think I'm gonna put it in pretty okay in the middle.
In the middle, okay. Are they all just gonna be mid?
Kind of feels like another space theme.
Okay.
Had a flying train, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I know you love those.
Is it a train? Is this a train? It feels like it has like, you know, like I'm forgetting the name, oh my god.
It seems like it has Power Rangers, which is cool.
Yeah.
It seems like they're rescuing people, so I think that might be part of it. Yeah, like in Lightspeed, they're rescuing them in a light speed. Yes,
So if I had to guess, it looks like it still partially has something to do with space.
Okay.
Just because at the beginning it looked like it had something that would be, you know, in space. And I'm guessing, you know, the Power Rangers here, you know, go to rescue people. Like, you know, at least like some of them were like doctors or like firefighters and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, and I guess there's also a bad guy who lives in that big scary castle that was shown. I don't know where that is. I couldn't tell you. It's not on Google Maps. So.
You sure it's not? Okay. You never know. Have you checked all the world?
I guess it has been a while, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I'll check it next time.
Okay, cool. The government is they gather a team of qualified people, you know, like a firefighter, a pilot, a medic, a rock climber, and someone who's really good at swimming. But, you know, very qualified people.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so where would you rank Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue? Would you want to watch it? Did you like the intro?
And pretty okay.
Where?
Around in the middle.
Above or below Lost Galaxy?
Below, because I'm also going to make a change with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving that to a pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Okay, yo, we're not in mid! We have a non-mid series! Next up, I don't know if you'll be able to guess the plot off of this. Power Rangers Time Force.
Okay. I'm guessing there's time travel.
No.
I like the glasses.
Yeah.
I kind of like the different events and how they did them.
Huh?
The different like time frames I thought were kind of neat in the intro.
Yeah, you know, they're going through time, having fun,
Yeah.
beating up dinosaurs maybe, I don't know. So thoughts? You thinking stuff?
I like the song. Pretty good.
I like the song. I guess that's cool. So Nick, enlighten me on the plot of Power Rangers Time Force.
So, the Power Rangers in this, are indeed time travelers. And if I had to take a guess, they're traveling through time to stop someone from messing with time.
I would say you got it right for the most part. So basically,
Okay.
in the year 3001, there is an organization called Time Force. They're basically like the global police in a way. And, they capture this major villain called Ransik. But then he breaks out, so that's bad. That's a bad thing. So, we have our team of 5 Power Rangers. And the Red Ranger fucking dies. So, and then where are you ranking Power Rangers Time Force?
I'm gonna put it in more phenomenal.
Okay. This sounds good.
Yeah, and the intro's, in my opinion, was the best one so far.
That's fair. It's a pretty good intro. Happy it's just not all in mid. Very cool.
So I'm guessing they're based off of animals.
Oh, no, that was another guy. His name was Shit Sherlock. First name, no.
Are you sure? I mean, it looks like they kind of are.
Maybe there's a few. There might be a few.
But it looks like all of them are, like...
A few. Well,
They
no.
ride motorcycles.
No.
That's
Look, he's human.
Oh,
She's also
not
human.
human.
He's also human!
No, the suits are based off of animals.
Oh, okay, so what do you think we're in Power Rangers Human Force?
Maybe next season.
Next season? That was Power Rangers Wild Force.
Okay.
Nick, the plot.
In the intro, it's like one guy had like a red orb, whatever.
Okay.
So maybe each of them have like an orb or something tied to their power. And they're all based off of different animals, so they use those animal powers to fight the bad guys who I don't really know what they were doing. I'm gonna guess like messing with nature or whatever.
Thoughts on Power Rangers Wild Force? Where would you rank it?
I would put it in like pretty okay. And like in the middle.
Doesn't help. Up bottom middle.
Bottom middle.
To below light speed. So, that was... Okay, so I guess this is partially disputed. But, after this point, the original creators of Power Rangers Saban sold Power Rangers while Wild Force was in, like, pre-production. And Disney bought it. The mouse.
Yeah.
So this is... Wild Force kind of like technically the first, but it's also disputed with the next season since that's like the first fully Disney season in like the Disney era. So yeah, hopefully you like the Disney era more than you liked Spotty because that did not go well.
Yeah. Again, they look partially like their suits are somewhat animal based or something. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that hamster?
Ignore that.
Was that a wizard hamster? No.
Ignore that.
Is that a wizard
I think you're
hamster?
focusing on the wrong things. You're just gonna like, hey Nick, what's the plot summary? There's a wizard hamster. That's it. That's all I took away from this. This is the show about the wizard hamster. Power Rangers Wizard Hamster Force.
I mean, that sounds way better than what's happening.
I know, but ignore that. There we go, let's go. So, Nick, plot summary of Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And don't bring up the fucking wizard hamster.
Okay, so, it did mention at the beginning, there was a secret place in the mountain where ninjas trained and a chosen 3 would save the world or something like that.
Okay.
So they get picked out and they each look like they're kind of based off of like different elements or something like that.
Okay.
I guess Red and his thing was more skateboarding, but I'm gonna say like fire. The blue was like, surfing, so like, water. And then yellow, I'm just gonna say electricity, because that's what yellow's for. But,
okay.
So I'm guessing that their job is to go take care of... I don't really know what the bad guys would be doing, per se. I didn't really get that. I was kind of distracted by the most important character.
Okay, so the plot of Ninja Storm. They're directed by their sensei who was turned into a hamster. And his son...
Why was he turned into a hamster?
So, thoughts on Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Where would you rank it? Thoughts on the intro? How much would you want to watch it? all the questions.
And the hamster was really funny, but I'm feeling
Audra, I have a huge problem with this dish. It's that you haven't made it for me sooner.
Thank you, Chef.
Because if you had, Drew, then I would know how good you are at cooking food that's bad.
But it's like at the top of
Oh, I thought the hamster was gonna save it, but not trash. Okay, wow.
No.
Yeah, ignore it. This is one of my favorite shows growing up. Okay, cool. Here's the next intro, and just to spite you, fate has allowed this to be the next season. Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm very tired of dinosaurs. Okay, they're using 3 again, so...
We're using 3, they couldn't get 2 extra members, they're very lonely.
I noticed they use a lot of motorcycles, like the past, 3. That's cool. I don't know if they actually use them.
We should focus on the fucking motorcycle. This is it. Man, I'm gonna love hearing you describe this plot. Okay, cool. So, what's the plot of Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Nick? I expect you to be 100% correct.
They get dinosaur superpowers, because why not? At some point there was a car getting chased by a dinosaur, so I'm sure that's very relevant. I guess the bad guys are like evil dinosaurs or something like that.
Dinosaurs, okay.
Yeah, and that's really it. Also in the intro, like one person yelled and it had like a shockwave. That was cool, I guess. So yeah, but
should this have just ended after TokuNoob Kamen Rider? Have we gone too far? That was the peak in views and in likes.
monsters come back from a really long time ago. Then Birdman gives Hobo the ability to transform. Hobo and Birdman beat up other monsters.
Like maybe we should just stop there. that could have been it.
I'll put it at the end of pretty okay.
Okay, I'm really interested to see your reactions to this list.
Got bikes again.
They got bikes.
I don't really have too many thoughts at the moment. Like, they're going over the cast. Dog?
Dog guy, thoughts on Dog Guy?
That's pretty cool. The Megazord had a gun.
What was the plot of Power Rangers SPD?
So, you know, they're like police officers. I'm gonna guess that they might be involved in like they're like space police officers because it looked like there were some like aliens or whatever.
Okay.
I had to guess.
Okay.
So since they're space police officers, my guess is they're going after like guys who break the space law.
Space law?
And like, yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Maybe they go after like the space mafia or something. I don't know.
There's not really much else to say. Like, you know, one of the criminals becomes like the leader of the team, and that really makes the blue
They
man.
let the criminal become the leader.
Yeah, and the leader.
I think the space police force is not very bright.
So, and the Blue Ranger's kind of upset. He's like, I was supposed to be the leader.
Understandable. They're like, you must be like, they literally picked a criminal instead of me. I've been training for this for years, and they just picked this criminal. That's messed up. Poor guy.
Yeah, no. To be fair, he just didn't want enough. It was he only wanted to be, you know, the leader because, you know, his dad was, and he looked up to his dad. That's all.
Oh my god!
So we're doing Power Rangers SPD for how much you want to watch it in the intro and whatever.
I would say this so far, I think it's the most interesting, so... I guess, yeah, top of more phenomenal.
You're getting it right. Power Rangers Mystic Force.
Okay, it's kind of misty. I'm
Misty?
guessing a magic theme.
It's kind of misty. Oh, the weather sucks here. Mystic Force.
Magic phones, cool.
Of course.
More motorcycles, pretty cool.
Why is that what you focus on? This isn't like this isn't like a main factor.
I don't know. I feel like I'm too committed to stop now.
No, you can stop. I'll let you.
I know, it's like I can't. So I'm guessing there's like another world that's like uses magic and stuff, and I'm gonna guess they want to invade Earth. So the guys who got the powers, who maybe like stumbled into the other world, or whatever, like, oh, we gotta stop them. So they're gonna go stop them.
They mug them.
Yeah.
They just beat the shit out of them
with their magic phones.
They're like phone wands. Like they open them and then like they could fold out extra and become like a wand, and they could use to like shank someone. I don't know. You know, there are these 4 teens who, you know, are working at this store. You know, pretty cool, pretty chill. And then this emo guy comes into town.
Oh, I'm so sorry for them.
Me too.
I'll be honest, as of right now, I'm gonna say it's kind of cringe.
Oh, wow. I see you never want to put stuff in the cringe category, or the bottom category.
Not yet, anyway.
Okay. Maybe this one?
So,
that's it.
I don't really know what to say. I'm like, one thing, I'm guessing this has to do with, like, adventure and stuff.
Okay.
All that.
It's like, what you thinking? They're doing adventure and stuff?
Yeah, you know, gotta go stop people from taking stuff or whatever, I don't know. So these guys, right, they are like adventurers and stuff. They travel across the world and collect relics, whatever. But there's bad guys who also want them. So they're like, no, you can't have them. So they beat them up and take their relics for themselves.
We hires just like some people who are qualified to become Power Rangers, like a race car driver, a scientist, a stuntman, and a criminal. And
again with the criminal. What's wrong with that? Why? Like, come on.
It makes you feel better. Also, his son becomes a Power Ranger. His unqualified son.
I mean, I guess going back to the criminal thing, I guess, you know, if they're gonna take relics, I mean, I guess that maybe makes sense depending on what crime he did.
They're stealing.
Okay, then at least that fits. Alright, I know what, I'll give it a pass.
But besides that, you know, so they basically want to get all these stones for the Corona Aurora, which is, you know, the crown, you know, in one place. Because I know you like that when, you know, they take all the valuable stuff and put them in one place. Yeah,
because that makes the most sense.
Just thought I'd bring that back, you know, go full circle.
To hire a criminal, and you're gonna put everything in one place.
Well, worst comes worst, he sells it on eBay.
They sell it for like $5. $5 for this crown and some colored rocks. I'm gonna say it's pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Okay.
At the top.
Very, very interesting. Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
What they do to make the jungle mad?
You think the jungle's mad at them? Like it's the opposite of Wild Force. They're just fighting fighting nature.
Yeah.
They go outside. They punch a tree like it's Minecraft. We're gonna kick its ass. One of them just fucking suplexes a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, nature.
I mean, all the good guys, like, their suits are like, no, based off of like tigers and stuff.
Okay.
So, adding more bikes, which is cool.
Good for you, man.
I'm gonna guess it's probably, you know, the 3 heroes, you know, they get the powers of like, you know, like tigers or like some sort of other
tigers. Okay.
Big cat. I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna guess it's kind of similar to the other like nature one, where it's like, you know, these guys are messing with the environment. Go beat them up. That sounds pretty interesting. I think I'll put it in pretty okay. above Wild Force. So you're not talking on my end. This is very concerning.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just go on to the next season. That's all.
You were just silent for me. This was very terrifying.
No, it's fine. Fine. We'll just go on to the next season.
I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, for saying it's fine.
Yeah, sure, it's fucking fine. Okay, so next season, Power Rangers RPM.
Robotic soldiers and taking control of our world.
How did a computer
There's still
virus
one
build
place we can be safe.
soldiers?
The domed city of Corn.
With computers.
They look car-based, their suits. And there's another bike, I saw it. That looked pretty cool.
It's really the commentary you have here.
Yeah.
Did you say something you noticed about the intro?
It looks like it's very, machine-like.
Okay.
It looks like there's only 4 of them, if I can count correctly, in the intro. It looks like there's like 4 people. So, as it said in the beginning, a computer virus made a bunch of robots. I'm assuming it took over like a factory or something.
Okay.
That would make sense. And there's only one city left. It's like a dome. And they figured out who to pick as like the Power Rangers, and their job is to go beat up the robots and save the day. Delete System 32 or something like that.
Nick, where'd you rank Power Rangers RPM?
I'm gonna put it at the bottom of pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Okay. Nick, we got your favorite next.
You do?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Power Rangers Samurai. And as soon as you get the name, you're gonna get it.
Oh, I remember this. I remember watching Power Rangers. This is the one I watched. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though.
And by the way, I should say before we start it, this is Disney. This was Disney's last season RPM, and Samurai is when Saban bought it back, and it started the Neo Saban era.
Seeing this, I'm like, man, I do not remember anything. I'm just like, just the suits were the only thing I remember. That's it.
Think about it, Nick. It's like if they made Shinkenger, but they got rid of that unnecessary bit where they were Japanese.
Yeah.
Come on, Shinkenger's your favorite Sentai. This is great.
Yeah.
You don't sound excited.
It's more just like, looking at it, I'm like, man, I literally only remember the suits. That's it.
Those are good suits.
They are pretty good.
Pretty solid suits.
I think I might remember Antonio.
You remember Antonio. Okay, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. I mean, who could forget Antonio, right?
Sure, buddy. Okay, that was Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai. Let's just only do one. Nick, before I ask you for the plot summary, new game I want to try. Since they wanted to say their names, would you like to name all of them?
I literally just forgot all of their names.
Come on, you remembered one.
I just forgot it.
Well, Nick, they said their names for you.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, what's the plot? You haven't advanced, you saw the Sentai.
I do. So I'm gonna guess it's like the exact same.
Correct!
So, where would you rank Samurai?
I mean, I feel like I want to see it again, so I feel like this is probably at the top of my list just because I really like Shinkenger.
Very interesting.
It's pretty cringe.
Oh, okay.
Very
Okay, yeah.
cringe.
No, seriously, where are you putting? You leaving it cringe or?
Well, I do actually want to see it. So I guess I'll put it in. Nah, I can say cringe. It's kind of cringe.
It's kind of. So Nick, for the next one, I'm gonna quiz you on the names again.
Okay, now that I know that's gonna happen, I'm gonna only pay attention to that.
Cool.
So
By the
ready.
way, Nick, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
So, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna need you to completely carry this one. I'm not leaving for any other reason. So yeah, have fun. Megaforce.
Okay. Okay. I'm so not gonna remember their names. I'm not gonna remember their names. Well, they all got, stories, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, I just maybe got it. I'm just trying to remember their names so bad.
I assume I didn't miss anything important.
Not really.
Nick, what do you think the plot of Mega is?
So I'm gonna guess that the whole thing kind of seemed like the Power Rangers are like, going to go try and stop the bad guys, but the twist this time is that they can change their form to be based off the other ones.
Okay, what do you think the plot is? Do you at least know their names?
The aliens attacking from space.
Do you at least know their names?
One of them I think was named Troy, and Gia I think was another one.
Okay.
I think one was named like Noah.
Okay.
There's another one named Mia.
Okay, you got 4.
Jake.
Jake?
Jake.
Okay.
That's all the names, right?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, no, did I get it?
So, yeah.
No. Did, okay.
Okay, so, the plot of Megaforce, these 5 teenagers get kidnapped by a floating head to become child soldiers against, like, an alien threat, and that's the plot. What do you mean I'm doing this again? I'm only saying the plot of the show.
Well, I feel like this happened before.
I don't
can't
know.
replace it.
I don't know. I feel like it has. I feel like this is new territory. So yeah, well, where would you rank Power Rangers Mega Force and Super Mega Force?
I'm gonna put it at the top of pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Yeah. Okay. One sec.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. So right here, at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like I should be concerned.
Okay. No, it's fine. So thoughts on seeing dinosaurs again? You excited?
Not really.
But like it's like new territory for the show.
No.
What do you mean no?
We've seen dinosaurs before. Well, I just skateboard though. That was cool.
Yeah, we've never seen skateboards before. Not at all. Not once.
That is true. What is that?
What do you mean? I don't know. Did something weird happen?
I will say, I do remember seeing the commercials for this show.
Okay.
And I thought it looked dumb. They all looked very concerned. And oh, cool, another bike.
So, thoughts that they're no longer saying their names. Like, how does this make you feel?
Way better, because I've been kind of worried about getting quizzed on it. Else you're gonna be like, okay, you have to read the text and the names and give me their names. Cause
Man, maybe we should do TokuNoob Ultraman so I can make you do that.
No! No! I will say I do like the song, it's nice.
That's good. So that was Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. I don't know if you recognize the theming yet in names.
I think it has to do with charging.
I meant with like every second season.
Yeah.
Super Samurai.
Super.
Super.
Okay, plot summary is these guys get the power of dinosaurs, and the bad guy is bad and doesn't like dinosaurs, so they're like, that's kind of cringe, bro. And then they go to beat him up for saying dinosaurs are kind of bad and cringe.
So you've
That's
also
probably-
given up. Where would you rank Dino Charge / Dino Supercharge?
I mean, this is about dinosaurs again, and it doesn't sound the most interesting. Also, I totally forgot that Alien existed, even though I commented about him.
You like the
when we
song
watched
though.
it. The song was good. So, like, it was gonna go in kind of cringe, but the song saved it to the bottom of F.
Oh, okay. Interesting. We have Ninja Steel.
Ninja Steel's what?
Not gonna acknowledge that with your response.
That guy's got a nice hat.
Yeah, he does have a nice hat.
So I'm guessing it's a ninja theme.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Is that a robe? Is this a concert?
That concert.
I learned from, is that a robot to is that a concert?
If you think about it, this is really just Power Rangers Hannah Montana.
Kinda, yeah.
If you really think about it, in a way.
It looked like a bad guy survived after getting beat up.
Yeah,
And I still think they're ninjas, probably.
that's fair. You're starting to convince me.
Oh, that guy's got a cowboy hat. He can't be a ninja.
He can't be a ninja. No cowboy ninjas.
Yeah.
Those are illegal.
No, they're too powerful.
Oh, they're
so-
too powerful. So you think, like, if he is one, he's, like, the most powerful ranger ever?
Easily. Wait, was that what I thought it was for a second? No way. I will say, I did kind of think there was, you know, Cowboy Ninja. In that case, that's like the most powerful Power Ranger then.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So-
very cool.
Pretty simple. It's ninjas versus aliens. You know, it also looked like there was indeed a ninja cowboy, which, if that is the case, that sounds pretty cool.
Okay. So that's just it. I feel like mostly it's just boiled down to you saying, yeah, so they fight aliens. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, yeah, it looked like the alien also had a nice top hat. Like one of the shots, one of the aliens did. So like, you know, and it looked like he was doing a performance. So maybe he
Okay.
just wants to hold a nice concert or something.
And the Rangers just
and the
hate
ninja
music.
said no.
They just hate music.
Yeah.
Where would you rank Power Rangers Ninja Steel?
I mean, it sounds kind of interesting. I guess I'll put it like at the middle of pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Okay.
Like directly in the middle.
This was the last of Saban's seasons. Next, Hasbro bought Power Rangers. Now, this is the show Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
They got nice glasses.
They do have glasses. But are you sure?
And a bike.
So Nick, what you thinking of the plot?
Wait, is that like the bike alive?
So what's your thoughts on the plot? What are you
I
thinking,
get,
Nick? Nick, in-depth
sorry.
plot! In-depth plot!
so we got these guys, and they're good guys, and they're beating up the bad guys. They're probably like...
More plot, Nick!
And there's like, they're on... Megazord was on a motorcycle, it was pretty cool.
Nick, what was the plot of Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 1 and Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2? No more super shit.
Oh, okay. So basically, it looks like the Power Rangers, you know, they're like robotic suits, you know, are like based off of different animals, because I'm guessing because, you know, Beast Morpher. Also, it looked like that one of the characters was like a transformer during one of the scenes, so that was pretty cool. So my guess is that like these guys are like beating up these bad aliens. I don't know, showed up and they don't like that. So I'm gonna say it's kind of cringe.
Where?
I'll put it on the top.
Okay. Power Rangers, and Nick, you're gonna be hyped about this. Dino Fury. Here we go.
Dino Night? Dino Knights.
They're dinos and they're being knights, and they're doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I expect a 20-page plot analysis on this.
Okay. Do I have to get like references for this at all, or
Needs a full works cited.
like how many sources?
6. Or you can just tell me right now. Nick, what do you think the plot of Dino Fury is?
So, the main characters become Dino Knights.
Okay.
And they're like, Dino Knights are dinosaurs that are also knights for the Dino realm. And there is the evil Dino Knight. He's called the Dark Dino Knight. And they're like, the Dark Dino Knight is trying to destroy the Dino realm with his Dark Dino magic. So the Dino Knights are going to stop him.
Are you done? I don't want you to be done. That was fantastic. I loved every second of that. What's the plot of season 2? Tell me the plot of season 2. I want to I'm invested in this.
So, they defeat the Dark Dino Knight. And, everyone thinks the Dino realm is safe. But then there's the Dark Dino Wizard Knight.
Oh shit, no, what? Oh my gosh, really? Okay.
I know, right?
Oh shit, okay, I wasn't
They never saw it coming. He was actually controlling the Dark Dino Knight.
Oh, damn!
Did you not see that coming?
I didn't see that coming, okay.
I know, right? And so his goal is to summon the Eternal Dinosaur. That basically, when it shows up, it will reset everything.
Oh shit.
A total annihilation, and the only way to stop it is if they can't stop him in time, the Dino-Knights have to get together and find the Dino Meteor of Justice.
Dino Meteor of Justice.
And that will be able to start.
Did the Dino-Knights cause the extinction of the dinosaurs?
Yeah, the re-extinction, because actually this takes place after the first extinction.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So Dino Fury is nowhere near as cool as that.
So, I don't think it will ever be good as what I described.
Definitely not, definitely
So,
not.
I gotta say, it's gonna be cringe.
Above or below?
I would say above.
Okay, not as bad as Samurai.
Otherwise.
Is there, any stuff you would change on your list?
I don't think so. I think I'm happy with it. I'm sure other people will hate it, but I would say it's good enough off of the little bit I know.
Okay, so I do have one more question.
Yeah?
Did you put Megaforce here to fuck with me? Did you put Megaforce here to fuck with me, Nick?
No, I would never do such a thing.
Nick, did you? I really want to know. Is this supposed to make me feel bad? Is this an attack on me?
No.
Nick, you put it 3rd place. It's the Gokaiger adaptation. Nick, out of all the series, you know about this one.
I think it's perfectly placed.
Usually I'm like, hey guys, don't send hate to Nick for his taste. But guys, leave all the hate comments you want for Nick. This is by far the worst tier list we have seen up to this point, and for the rest of the series. So it's pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, don't hate on the video, just leave hate comments for Nick. He deserves it. I will not defend him in this. This is an awful ranking.
I'm
yeah.
so glad I helped. You're this is the best ranking ever. I'm so glad all of my picks are in all the correct spots.
Now, so definitely if we end up watching, some Power Rangers, I'm definitely gonna have to choose the seasons for you. Cause at least I get the more phenomenal tier, but wow. Wow, that's a very interesting ranking.